Good morning, guys. Sorry I couldn't be there today. Today we're going to be learning to add and subtract fractions. So let's start with an easy question. What is addition? What does it mean to add? When we add, we are putting together. Remember, when we add, we don't have to have equal groups. We're just putting things together. 4 plus 2 is 6. 7 plus 3 is 10. So when we add fractions, we're putting together parts of the same whole. Think about what that might look like in a picture. So we can put a segment with the length 2/4 and a segment with the length 3/4 next to each other to show 2/4 plus 3/4. Which part of our fraction shows the number of parts in the whole? That's right. The denominator shows the number of parts in the whole. So the denominator is not going to change. Let me show you what a picture would look like. If I wanted to add 2/4 plus 3/4, I'm going to start and draw a picture of 2/4. I know my denominator tells me I need 4 parts in each whole, and I'm going to shade 2 of them. Now, if I want to add 3/4 more, that means I'm going to shade in 3/4 more in my picture. 2/4, I only have room for 2 more fourths, so I need another whole. Again, broken up into fourths. I cannot change my denominator, and I'm going to shade 1 more part. You can see the pink shaded part shows 2/4. The blue shaded part shows 3/4, and if I count these fourths, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4. So 2/4 plus 3/4 is 5/4. I can also show this in a number line. I have a number line here. I'm going to start with 0, 1, 2 wholes. Each whole is going to be broken up into fourths. So I have 4 parts here and 4 parts here. And first I'm going to jump 2/4. 1/4, 2/4. So this part represents the 2/4. Then I'm going to jump 3/4. 1, 2, 3/4. This part represents 3/4. So 2/4 and 3/4 all together, I can just count my fractional parts. This is 1/4, this is 2/4, 3/4, 1 whole makes 4/4, and where I landed was 5/4. So 2/4 plus 3/4 equals 5/4. Let's see what the Ready Math picture looks like. They showed it on a number line too. We can see each section here is worth 1/4, and I have 2/4 in the red and 3/4 in the blue. All together, we landed at 5/4. Your turn. You try this one. What is 1/4 more than 6/4? I know that means 1/4 plus 6/4. Show me the picture and the number line of 1/4 plus 6/4. Pause the video and then check your work. I'm going to show you the picture in the pink and the number line in the green. So my denominator is 4, so I'm going to split up my whole into 4 parts. I'm going to show 1/4 and then 6 more fourths. 1, 2, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4. So altogether I have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4. On a number line, it would look like this. I know that 7/4 is bigger than one hole, and I can see I needed 2 holes in my picture. Each hole is split into 4 parts. And I'm going to jump 1/4. And notice when I jump, I'm starting from where I landed on that second one. So this time I'm going to jump 6/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this whole space is 6/4. Now, oops. Now I'm going to count all of my fourths together. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4. So 1/4 plus 6/4 is 7/4. We can do the same thing with subtraction. So what does it mean to subtract? If adding was putting together, what is subtraction? That's right, subtraction is taking away from a whole. So I'm going to start with a whole, maybe not an actual whole like fractions are, but the whole in the problem, and I'm going to take away from that. So let's see what it means with fractions. Subtraction with fractions means just separating or taking away from the whole in the problem. You can show subtracting fractions on a number line or with a picture. You're going to start with a segment of 5/4 and then take away 2/4 to show 5/4 minus 2/4. Let's look at what a picture would look like. I'm going to model a picture. I know it needs to be broken up into fourths because my denominator is 4. And I need to start with this number here. This is my total. So I'm going to color 5/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have enough, so I need a new hole. Don't connect these. They're 2 separate holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/4. And then I'm going to take away 2/4. So I could show that by just crossing out. I'm going to take away this one, and I'm going to take away this one. So I'm left with 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So 5/4 minus 2/4 is 3/4. I can also show that with a number line. Now Ready Math shows a number line a little differently than I like to show it. Let's start with my holes. I know I need 2 holes. I'm going to separate each hole into 4 parts. I'm going to go ahead and label my number line. This is 1/4. This is 2/4. 3/4. One hole is the same as 4/4. 5/4. 6/4. 7/4. And 2 holes is the same as 8/4. Okay, so I know that I'm going to start right here with my total. So if I don't know where 5/4 is, if I don't know that I've labeled my number line correctly, I'm going to start at 0. I'm going to jump up. I'm going to jump up to 5/4 and then back 2/4. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/4, and you see I landed on 5/4, and then I'm going to go backwards 2/4. 1/4, 2/4. So I landed right here. Sometimes I can show that by jumping up to the 5/4 and then going underneath my number line. 1/4, 2/4. So 5/4 minus 2/4 I can see is 3/4. Here is how Ready Math shows 5/4 times, or excuse me, minus 3/4. They show similarly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/4 as my total, and then I take away the 2/4, landing at 3/4 here. Your turn. What is 1/4 less than 6/4? I know that that means 6/4 minus 1/4. What is 1/4 less than 6/4? Pause the video, show me a picture and a number line, then unpause the video to check your work. I'm going to start with my picture in the pink. I'm going to show 6/4. Cutting each hole into fourths since my denominator is 4. I'm going to color 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to take away 1/4. So I'm going to mark out 1/4. And I can see that I have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4 left over. So 6/4 minus 1/4 is 5/4. All right, now for my number line, I know that I'm going to need 2 holes. Each hole is broken up into 4 parts because my denominator is 4. I'm going to start by jumping up to 6/4 and then taking away 1/4. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4. Here's 6/4. And I'm going to take away, I'm going to go backwards 1/4. Now if I don't have my number line labeled, I don't know what this is. So it is always good to label your number line. I know 1 whole is equal to 4/4. That's another way that I can check to see did I do my number line correctly? Did I chunk it up correctly? So 6/4, 1 less is 5/4. All right, I want you to model both of these with a picture on your own on your whiteboard. So erase your whiteboard, chunk it into half. If this is your whiteboard, if you want to turn it up tall like this, chunk it into half. Do the addition on the top, the subtraction on the bottom with the picture. No number line for these two, a picture. Pause the video, check your work when you're done. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 rectangles. I think I'm going to need 2. And 5, I can't do halvesies, so I'm just going to try to do my best. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I can copy the next one. Both of them have to be cut into fifths. And first I'm going to color 3/5. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to color 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to count them all together. I'm just going to count by fifths. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, 6/5, 7/5. 7/5 is my answer. Now if I look at this number, I know this is my total, and I can see it is not an improper fraction, so I'm going to just start with 1 whole, chunked up into 8 parts. 8s are easy because I can just do halvesies. And I'm going to color 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This whole space is colored in. All right. Now I know if I'm subtracting, I'm taking away 2/8. So I'm going to cross out 2/8. 1/8, 2/8. And I'm left with 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8. 7/8 minus 2/8 is 5/8. All right, go ahead and erase your whiteboard. Let's do the same thing with the number lines. 7/8 minus 2/8 is the one we just did. So we know